This is Sarah Meixel with 5M, and today we're here with Dan Schmidt. He is the Vice President of Agriculture for JCB. So thanks for being with us today, Dan.
Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate the opportunity.
Very good. Tell me a little bit about JCB.
JCB is a privately held organization. JCB was a person. Joseph Cyril Bamford was an inventor and entrepreneur from Britain. And the company is actually celebrating its 70th anniversary this year. And Mr. JCB actually started in agriculture. So in the Midlands of the UK, he came up with this brilliant concept to have an agricultural tipping trailer with a hydraulic ram, and hence we started in the ag business. Very quickly though, due to timelines and history, those products ended up in London after the Blitzkrieg to rebuild part of Europe. So as this was happening, we had an ag company that became a construction company, and that's how JCB is known today around the world, as a strong construction equipment provider. Today we have about 25 factories around the world, 12,500 employees, and we have a factory in North America that builds exclusively skid steer loader products and compact track loaders for our domestic and our global markets. So JCB started very small roots. It's still privately held. We're now running into the third generation. Lord Bamford is the chairman, and his son, Joe Jr., Joseph Cyril Bamford Jr., is now taking over the helm. And so what we've recognized in this evolving markets of both construction and ag is that the two businesses go hand in hand. You can take a solid product and repurpose it for the end use that makes sense for a skid steer or a wheel loader that could be construction one day, and potentially with the right specifications an agricultural product at another market. So we've seen this opportunity to diversify, and as the global population continues to grow, not just to build cities on the construction side, but to also feed 10 billion people, we see the opportunity to grow an agricultural segment. So that's kind of the roots of the organization. We're very proud of our engineering resource. We also build our own engines, our own transmissions, our own cabs, our own transaxles. About 75% of the content in JCB products are homegrown, and we build our own product as well as componentry. So engineering is kind of the flagship of this British privately held brand, to show that American and European engineers can still produce world-class products, and that this one family can take these to market with an organization. The last few years we've redirected our efforts very heavily in North America. We've had a component of agriculture in the United States, but we haven't completely focused on the specific distribution needs for our customer base, specifically being the types of products we need to develop, as well as the dealer network to service that customer base. And what we found in a very short order is that our product range is well suited for livestock, calf, cattle, and dairy operations. And a lot of that goes back once again to the history of the organization. In Europe, the farming practices are a little bit different. The way they go to market, the way they bring crops to market is much smaller than large production ag that we have in North America. So in a very short order, we've learned that some of the products we have are well suited and supplemental to a dealer's distribution channel as well as their end-use customer. So our objective the last few years is really to build the JCB brand, both its visibility and awareness. We know we make world-class products and that they will survive in the field. The issue is, do people even know that JCB is in this segment? They know we have an option, and who would their local servicing dealer be? And that's the push we've had the last few years, is to grow our distribution network, ultimately to touch more customers, because the end-use production customer relies heavily on their local dealer. So we've made an exerted effort to really broaden the brand, focus our product range for applications that some of our competitors might not be in, and then take that offering to our unique dealers. One example would be a new product we've rolled out called a Telemaster. The TM220 and the TM320 are half wheel loader, half telehandler. So it's an articulated wheel loader on the back end, and the front end has a loading shovel bucket that extends, or we call it a shooting boom. It gives the operator the feel and function of a tractor/wheel loader, but the versatility of a telehandler. And so we found that to be well suited, especially for input, for livestock, for calf, cattle, dairy, and it's been very well received in the market. So it's products like that that we believe will not directly compete with the big three, but will be supplemental and offer a unique value proposition to our customers and to a dealer channel.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Dan.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
This is